Hello, welcome to the start of another weekly reading vlog. It is Tuesday and I have reading updates for you. This is also the final week of Spoopathon, which I feel like I was looking forward to so long for, and now it's nearly over. I have read so much this month. I think I'm on my 14th book, which is a lot and almost too many. I've had this discussion before when I read a lot in a month, and that I don't necessarily like reading this much in a month because it feels like I forget a lot more easily what I've read, and I don't like that feeling because my retention is pretty bad unless it was a real certain specific book that just really stayed with me. I tend to kind of forget quite easily if it was just a kind of average read for me, which I don't love about myself and is something I would like to work on. If you have any tips, let me know. I've kind of thought about writing more things down after I finished a book, and I have done that and I don't know if it's helped, but here we are. So basically next month I want to kind of slow it down a little bit if I can. But I finished a book since I last spoke to you and have started another one that is creeping me out. So I want to tell you what it is, talk about the book I finished. Also, if it seems a bit smoky, I don't know if it'll come up on camera, but I've got an incense burning like literally just down there and it's wafting right towards me. So I don't know if you can see the smoke, but that's what that is. So the book that I finished that I was reading the last time I updated you was A.J. West's The Spirit Engineer. This is a paranormal historical fiction. It's a real life story and it follows the accounts of what happened in the position of this man who was basically deemed the spirit engineer, and he was kind of there to say whether mediums were actually real, genuine, legit mediums or not. And it's his journey and his life story, I suppose. Well, not his life story, but like a part of his life story. I found this really interesting. This is definitely, I would say, out of my reading comfort zone. I've not read anything like this before, and I thought it read in the way of a modern classic. I think I said in my last reading vlog that if you'd have told me this was written in the 1900s, in the early 1900s, I would have believed you. It takes place after the events of the Titanic and is set in a world where people really want to be able to contact the relatives that they had that passed away in that tragedy, and it's kind of people exploiting that and things as well, but also the kind of spookiness of, is there something paranormal happening? And I really enjoyed that questioning nature of it, and the last 50 pages or so, oh my god, I was obsessed with them. I couldn't put it down. It was really, really gripping. This came out as a 4 out of 5 stars for me, and I thought it was really good. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a paranormal book. I feel like October to November is definitely the ideal time of year to read these kind of books, in my opinion. I know October is the spooky season, but I feel like November is still like the dark, mysterious season, which this book would definitely fit into. So I really enjoyed this one, which led me open to read my next book for Spoopathon. So I didn't really think about this very well at the time, but I basically thought I had to go down the trick or treat route. So I put in White Smoke and The Haunting of Hill House into trick or treat. White Smoke was my treat, The Haunting of Hill House was my trick. I do want to read them both, but at that time I wanted to read White Smoke, and The Haunting of Hill House was ahead, but by like literally 3 votes or something like that by the time it came to pick my next read. And then I looked at the board again and I was like, hang on, I don't have to go down trick or treat. I can go down diverse rep, which White Smoke has in multiple different ways. There's a POC author and main character. It's also about a character with anxiety. So I actually decided to ignore the trick or treat thing and go down a different route instead because I didn't look at it properly. So that led me to pick up White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson, who, let me tell you, is fastly becoming an auto-buy author for me. Tiffany D. Jackson's writing is immensely compelling and gripping, and this is creeping me out. I was reading this last night for a couple of hours and I had to put it down intermittently and just scroll through Instagram to kind of null my brain a little bit from it because it was really, really creeping me out. More so than I found in other books because it's consistently creeping me out. So I am nearing the end already. I started this properly yesterday and just couldn't really put it down. I read a little bit before work this morning. I'm going to try and read a little bit in daylight today, although I am on Spoopathon sprints that I'm hosting at 7 p.m. tonight when it will definitely be dark. Although I'm hoping if I haven't finished it by then, having other people on the live with me will maybe help me be less creeped out. But this follows our main character whose family have to move to a different area of America where they are taking up residency in this house that has got these hauntings supposedly surrounding it. And the town is a bit strange, they feel a bit alienated within the town, and then some weird things start happening in the house. There's a basement, there's a dog, and I swear to God if this dog gets hurt I am not going to be happy. And yeah, it's just creeping me out. but it's very, very good. So yeah, if you like a book that's going to scare you, I would definitely advise this one. I did become a bit nervous to start with this one because I've got OCD with contamination, and I don't often read books with main characters that have OCD with contamination, and I wasn't sure if that's the route this book was about to go down, because our main character has a fixation on bed bugs and is constantly giving us facts about bed bugs, and she's cleaning and it's all kind of surrounding this anxiety towards bed bugs. And for her, she said she has anxiety, and I know OCD is a form of anxiety. I am okay with this book, however, I am definitely noticing it's tapping me in a different way, I think, because the way that our main character is dealing with her anxiety and the way she's cleaning things and becoming really concerned about bed bugs and the fixation on them is something I can relate to a lot when people are ill around me. And actually reading this, I can't remember if it's last night or this morning, I actually teared up a little bit at the way that she was getting so emotional about it, and that I thought was really powerful. So I didn't expect to get that from this book as well, and I have. So generally all around really, really, really enjoying this, and I'm ready to get scared shitless the more I read, because it's only gonna get scarier. I also have one final thing to do in this update. So every 2 months my patrons pick a book for me to read, and I read it in a dedicated reading vlog, and I randomly select that book from the books they have selected. So I basically give them a list of all of my owned unread books that I have catalogued so far. I think that's everything in this room, everything in my office, and I've got halfway through the books in my bedroom. It's taken me a long time to catalogue on Notion, but I'm getting there. So I give them that list, they put their names against a book each, and then I put them into a random generator, picks a book, and that is the book that I end up reading for the dedicated vlog. So I am about to pick that book, and I thought I would film it. And if you did want to see me reading that book in the dedicated reading vlog, there is my Patreon link down below. It is available there. This is a feature that's available to the whole tree tiers. So if you did want to get this specific feature, that's the tier it's available for. But yeah, let's pick my read. So the books that my patrons have selected, we have got The Graveyard Book, A Man Called Ove, Piranesi, Stags, Dictionary of Lost Words, Circe, Days of Blood and Starlight, and The Silent Patient. So there's quite a mix in there. I've literally just found a website online to randomly generate this. I've put them all in. I'm gonna click the button and we'll see what it picks. The suspense. Hey, The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. Okay, that's actually perfect because that will fit into the kind of books that I want to read around this time of year, and is also one that's been on my TBR for ages. So that's really exciting. Okay, I'm very happy about that. So The Graveyard Book is the book that I will be reading for my dedicated Patreon reading vlog. As I said, if you want to see that, it's on the whole tree tier, link down below. So I'm gonna crack on with my day now. There's my update. Hopefully it should be a good week. It's gonna be like the week leading up to Halloween, which is exciting. I am going to a kind of Halloween party at the weekend. Someone that I'm friends with's friend is having a surprise birthday party for their boyfriend, and they've rented out a room in a pub for 30 people, and my friends managed to get me invited to this. So I feel like that's kind of a good way of reintroducing myself into that kind of an event, because they've rented the pub out, so it's literally only going to be those people and they're all going to know who everyone is, so hopefully everything will be nice and safe. I think I'm dressing as Wednesday Addams. I think I will show you my outfit, but I'm trying to find a dress with the kind of Peter Pan collar that she wears, and I've got one already and I've ordered another one just to compare the two, and then I'm going to pick which one I like best. So that's happening. And then on Sunday, the Spoopathon Halloween party live show thing is happening, which is really fun. I'm going to dress up as Wednesday Addams again for that. So yeah, it's going to be a Halloweeny week. Hopefully I've got my pumpkin jumper on to enter into the week right. Let's get reading. I also realise it's probably worth mentioning that obviously Lauren is no longer going to be in my reading vlogs anymore because she went home on Sunday. I miss her a lot, but it was really great having her down. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. But yeah, back to old me now, so hopefully you enjoy this content still, and I hope you enjoyed the slightly different type of content you've been having over the last couple of weeks. Okay, I just got some post. Book came in the mail. Hey! This is a package from Fairy Loot. This is their Heartstopper special edition, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and I'm very excited. I absolutely love the Heartstopper series, and this edition looks beautiful. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's got an iridescent shine. It's got sprayed pages. Oh my gosh. These end pages. It's also signed by Alice Osman. Oh, I am so happy to have this. As per usual, Fairy Loot have done an absolutely stunning job and I cannot wait to collect these. I need to find a place that these are actually going to sit, but I'm so excited, it's so pretty. Ah! Sorry, forgot to actually look under the dust jacket. It's even better. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, that's everything now, I think. Very, very pretty. Hello, it is Wednesday and I am sleepy today. I ended up staying after the live chatting with Gav, Jade and Ro for quite a long time, and we were just kind of getting into chatting about content stuff and Patreon things, and it was really, really good to have the chat. And now I am like super sleepy because after we finished chatting I was like, I'm going to do things now because I feel productive. So I stayed up late and I don't have regrets because I did some good stuff, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I currently have a pain au chocolat in the oven. It's from Frozen. I got it at a farmer's market and I've been forgetting to cook it and I'm finally cooking it and oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So that's great. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna get some work done, of course, and hopefully I'm gonna catch up on Bake Off later today as well because I missed that last night from sprints. But the sprints are really good fun. I'm hoping to do more sprints, especially more for my patrons. I've actually just changed my Patreon tier so that my cheapest tier, which is called Sprouts and is £2.50, is now offering live streams as well. So basically you can get my lives on all my tiers, and I'm hoping to start making them a little bit more regular as well so I can do them more often. So yeah, like lots of good chats and lots of stuff came out of it, so that's all good. I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'm feeling a little knackered today. It's kind of a barely any makeup day for me. I've just literally done my eyebrows and mascara because I am wiped out, and I also told myself I would go to the gym later. I don't know how I feel about that now, but it was a thing I told myself I would do, so I'm going to try and hold myself accountable. Maybe we'll see how knackered I am later. But yeah, I'm trying to film a little bit more with not quite so much makeup on because I kind of always feel like I have to have a full face on and I shouldn't have to feel like that, so trying to make myself feel a little bit more confident on camera without full face on. So here we go, attempt number 1. Yeah, that's how my day is going to go today. So reading update wise, I have a couple. So I finished White Smoke last night and good god, this book was great. It's 5 stars, just fabulous. Everything I said yesterday still stands. I thought the representation of the anxiety towards the bed bugs was incredibly powerful, and just generally everything in this book had me constantly guessing. I thought the end was fantastic. I just absolutely bloody loved it. If you're looking for something spooky that is genuinely going to make you think, oh shit, this is scary, would highly recommend. I was quite glad to be finishing this on a live stream so that I wasn't like entirely alone, as much as there was nobody in my flat with me. Hopefully it still helped a little bit for me to finish it on the live stream. So that was fantastic. Absolutely loved that. I am now going on to a bit of a curveball. I'm going to read Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. This is a contemporary. I think it's YA. I'm pretty sure it's YA. And it's based on the film You've Got Mail, which I absolutely adore. It's a very autumnal, cozy film. And this is the book version. It follows 2 people working at rival bookshops. One's a chain, one's an indie, and there's a romance between them. And honestly, I'm loving it so far. It's cute. I'm hoping this will be like my last read of the month to kind of see me into the end of the Haunted House path number 4. And I'm also hoping to pick up something at the weekend. I'm actually going to try and do a dedicated reading vlog at the weekend, so I may end this on Friday. So if I can read this by then, that would be ideal. And then I will start another vlog on Saturday that will be like my Halloween weekend vlog. Maybe, hopefully, that's the plan. So yeah, this is what I'm currently reading now. I also went to pick up some book mail yesterday and I'm so excited about this because I don't think this even comes out until tomorrow. So it's Midnight Everwood. I'm so excited about this. This is by M.A. Kuznia and oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at those edges. Oh, this is the WATERSTONES exclusive edition and I am obsessed. Mia is such a fantastic writer. This is a nutcracker retelling that I've had the honour of being able to read very early, late last year actually, because I got one of the special hardback arcs that are stunning. It's kind of, can you see it? You can't. Oh, it was face out. I turned it in because I bought more books, but here we are. So yeah, this is a nutcracker retelling. It's very fantastical. It's very foodie, which I'm very excited about given that I can smell my pain au chocolat right now. I'm all about the foods. So yeah, I absolutely loved this. It comes out this week. If you've not ordered yourself a copy, do, because it is so good. It's so pretty. Yeah, Midnight Everwood, M.A. Kuznia. Cannot wait. Beautiful book. Really, really good. So those are my reading updates. I think I've done this just in time for my pain au chocolat to be ready. Let's go check out the pain au chocolat. I'm really hoping it's risen because when I last checked, it was very small still. I feel like I should have put 2 in. Can you see? Probably not, because I cannot see the angle. What am I doing? There it is. It's not really risen that much. It said to put it in for 20 minutes and it's been in for... Oh, the time's about to go off. Okay, so it's been in for 15 minutes and I think I'm gonna put it in for like another 7. I don't want to burn it, but yeah, it's a pivotal point. Note to self, when cooking pain au chocolat, cook 2, because this is tiny, and I don't know why I thought it was gonna be any bigger, but here's my very small breakfast. I mean, to be fair, it still smells goddamn amazing, and yeah, I probably should have put 2 in, but here we are. This is the situation. I'm gonna devour this, and yeah, enjoy every second. I have just received some book mail and I am so excited. I've been wanting to grab a copy of this for a while and I didn't realise that I had kind of missed the boat with it because it went out of stock on WATERSTONES' website. But then Toppings had some copies. It's If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This is the sprayed page special edition. It is signed. I'm so excited to have this. This is a book I'm going to be reading in November. It's on my November Fictionary TBR and I've wanted to read this for a long time. Apparently it's like The Secret History but with Shakespeare and I am very buzzing for it, but this edition is so pretty. I'm going to show you the end pages as well because they are really nice. Look at that. They're not like pretty in the aesthetically obvious way, but I feel like they're very minimalist and simple but very atmospheric for the book, I hope. So really excited. Hey, it's Thursday. This week has gone surprisingly fast given that I have felt knackered for pretty much all of it, but last night I tried to give myself a self-care evening. I basically went to the gym, which was, I suppose is self-care, but also isn't because I hate going, but it was self-care because it was doing something good for my body. So I went to the gym, got back, cooked myself dinner, and then I had a bath, which I don't often do because I have a bit of an issue with my boiler in that it barely has enough hot water to fill up the bath. But it also has a lot of lime scale in it, which is really horrible. So when you're in the bath, it feels like there's sand on the bottom of it. So that's really nice. But a new boiler is like, I think it was 1,600 when they quoted me. So woo. I will be getting a new boiler at some point, but there's enough for me to have like a really nice long shower every day if I want to. So I don't mind too much because I don't often have a bath, but it would be nice to have a bath without feeling like I was sat on sand. So I had a bath, that was really nice. And then I did a face mask and then I did like this little eye mask thing and I just laid down for 15 minutes with that on my bed. And then I just decided to read in bed for like 2 hours, which was really nice because I often just come and sit in here and read in the evening. I don't often spend any time in my bedroom unless it's going to bed or waking up. So that was really, really nice. So I was reading Last Chance Books, which I am now just over 100 pages in. This is a YA contemporary. I think it is meant to be a retelling of You've Got Mail, which I watched for the first time last year, which seemed like a really late time to be watching it for the first time, and it was so good. It's a film about people that run rival bookshops. One's a small independent and one is a big chain, so this is kind of a similar thing. We follow our main character who is the niece of the manager of this bookshop, B&M, which is, I find funny that it's called B&M because in England B&M is like a, I don't even know how to describe what B&M is. It's a very big shop that has lots of things at cheaper prices. So there's like furniture items, there's also like bulk food type of item, well not even bulk, just food type of items. And the shop in here is called B&M and I'm like, it's not the same place. And they are competing against this bigger shop called Prologue, and it's the rivalry between them, but also there's going to be a romance because the niece of the manager has been talking and kind of having a hate-esque relationship with the son of the manager of Prologue, and and I am here for it. So yeah, it's an enemies to lovers. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying all the book references. I'm enjoying the different booksellers that we're meeting as well. One of them is a booktuber, which is really fun. It's just great. I kind of saved this for autumn because for me it felt like an autumnal book. I think it is set in the summer, but for me it felt autumnally because You've Got Mail is set within the autumn, so I kind of associate the two together. But yeah, really enjoying this, and yeah, really excited about it. I also have been doing some changes over the past week. I've been working on some changes to my Patreon, which is really exciting. I think I'm actually going to make like a kind of relaunch video maybe, because I can't remember, maybe I'm wrong with this, but I don't think, maybe I did I? I don't know if I did a dedicated vlog or video for my Patreon launch. I think I just announced it in a vlog. Apparently that means there's someone walking past my front door. You can imagine that's creepy at night. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I did a dedicated video for it. Maybe I did and I've forgotten, but I want to do a video to announce the changes if I didn't, because I think it would be nice to do that. So I am changing up the names of the tiers, which is really exciting. I'm making them Lord of the Rings themed, and I've designed some graphics that I've drawn to go with them, which is also really exciting, also Lord of the Rings themed. I mean, even if you don't want to join the Patreon, just go and have a look at them because I'm really proud of them. I used references for them because they were kind of tricky at times, but I'm really pleased with it. And I'm also changing up what's offered, so I have live shows that are now offered to all my tiers. So starting at £2.50 you can get pretty much, well, they're not going to be, I don't want to say they'll be weekly, but like every few weeks at least, because I don't want to completely commit to saying weekly in case I can't do that every single week. I don't want to let anyone down. So as often as I can make them, basically. But one of the live shows that is going to be happening, I think this one will probably be less often because of the amount of effort that will go into it, but it's going to be a quiz, which I'm really excited about. I love quizzes, and I thought that it would be fun to kind of create my own interactive quiz with my patrons. So yeah, that's exciting. That's like really exciting. That's available to all tiers as well. And there's just generally going to be some new stuff happening. So I'm going to be hopefully filming a video for that, but there's a little sneak peek there. So yeah, really excited about that. It's linked down below if you do want to check it out. But yeah, I'm going to be basically launching all these changes officially on the 1st, because that kind of makes sense for me to just kind of have it as a new month. I've run my Patreon for 8 to 9 months now, so I feel like it was time to kind of revamp it a little bit. The names I put in for the tiers were only ever meant to be temporary, and then I just thought they were cute, so I kept them. But yeah, Lord of the Rings theme now instead, which is very exciting. Anyway, I am going to do a little bit of reading now on my lunch break. I kind of contemplated going and sitting and reading in a cafe, and I like that idea a lot, but I might do that next week because I'm kind of just having a chill week. Like, I've just been in my hoodie all week. I've not been putting much makeup on, so I kind of just am enjoying chilling in my flat. And I'm also going to go back to the gym after work today, which could be a mistake, but I've either got to go tomorrow or today, and tomorrow I am doing Get Into Bed With Me sprints, which is one of my new sprints that I'm also doing on Fridays. They're called Get Into Bed With Me brackets and a book. So yeah, it's kind of meant to be a bit jokey, hopefully, but I'm going to be doing those sprints tomorrow night. So I don't really want to go to the gym tomorrow because I don't want to feel like I have to shower and then get back dressed kind of again and be semi-presentable. So yeah, I think I'm going to do gym tonight. I may regret that, but here we go. Hi, it is Friday. It's pissing it down with rain outside, and I have 2 challenges to complete today. They're self-made challenges. Let's see if I can do them. Challenge 1 is to finish Last Chance books by the end of today. I don't think this should be too difficult. I have about 100 pages left. I am sprinting with my patrons tonight, so I definitely think if I've not finished it before the sprints, I will finish it on the sprints. So I hope that's not too ambitious, but from what I can see on Basmo, which is where I log my reading, I did work with them on a previous ad, but it's just a really good app. I think it will probably take me about an hour and a bit, an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half to read the last part of this. So that's one goal. I am really loving this. I just think it's really cute. I love the romance. It's not something I would usually pick up this kind of book too regularly, so it's nice as like a kind of palette cleanser almost from all the heavier or darker stuff that I've been reading this month. One thing I would say about this book is the illustration of the character on the front of the book, to me, does not match the character I have in my head. The main character often describes herself as being curvier, and she talks quite a lot about her body and the way she fits into clothes and things, and she just gives me an impression that she's curvier, and I don't know if the character on the front is what I had in my head for her, but I mean, I know it's just kind of concept art for the book, and to take it with a pinch of salt anyway, but yeah, that's like one of the things I've noticed so far. So yeah, that's goal 1. Goal 2, I have my audiobook, well, not on right now because I'm talking to you, but in. So my other goal is to finish Six of Crows audiobook today as well. So I don't know how well this is going to go. I have 3 hours left for Six of Crows, and I think I do have enough admin or creative based tasks to do at work today that I can listen to an audiobook whilst I'm doing. I realise I haven't really spoken about my Six of Crows reread, but this was for the comfort reread prompt for Spoopathon. It was the only prompt I hadn't ticked, and it was my entry back into the house this time round, but I just couldn't read that book at the time that I needed to read it because Lauren was here and I couldn't listen to an audiobook, so I kind of rejigged the order a little bit, but I'm still going to finish it before I exit the house. So yeah, that's my reread. I read Six of Crows back in 2016, so this is quite a long time in between reading it and I can't remember much, but I'm reading it to be able to then go on to Crooked Kingdom, which I have never read, and I am enjoying my reread. So 3 hours left of this, 100 pages left of that. Can I do it? I don't know. I am wrapping this vlog up today and doing a special Halloweeny weekend vlog, so that is why I want to finish both of these, because I want to start a Halloweeny book for the weekend, so wish me luck. As I said, it's pissing it down with rain. I really need to empty my bin. It's got a rip down the side of it and I cannot fill it up any higher because the rip will then have the food coming out of it. So I really need to empty it, but it's absolutely pissing it down. I really don't want to get drenched, so that's fun too. And that's where we're at. So I'm gonna crack on my day. I'll let you know if I achieve these goals later. I'm also really looking forward to my Patreon Get Into Bed With Me and Read sprints later. That should be super fun and super cozy, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, get a crack on with my day. I hope it's a good one for you guys, although obviously you're kind of watching this on one day, but I hope you're enjoying the day that you're watching this and hope you enjoyed the vlog so far. Hey, it is Friday night. I am about to do my Patreon Get Into Bed With Me and Read sprints, but I want to quickly update you because I have literally just now finished the Six of Crows audiobook, so one of my 2 goals for today is complete. I haven't read any of Last Chance books yet because I've pretty much been constantly listening to the audiobook. I also had a lot of work for Books Nest to do after work today. I had a lot of promotions and stuff coming up that I'm really excited about, and I had to kind of create the content and copy for those, so I'm really excited about those, but that kind of took up a lot of my evening, so I haven't had a chance to sit down with Last Chance books yet, but that's fine because my Patreon sprints start really soon, so I will hopefully be finishing it then. But I just quickly wanted to do a quick unboxing on camera of this special independent shops edition of Midnight in Everwood, because we know I love this book. I am so excited about this edition. I've been waiting to unbox it on camera and I cannot wait to show you. I feel bad disturbing the packaging when it's this prettily wrapped. Okay, so this is the signed special edition, and under the dust jacket it's the same as the ARC, and oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I am in love with this book. I just absolutely adore it. It's a signed edition, which is so exciting. So I am absolutely thrilled to have a copy, and another copy of this book. I just love it so much. So this is going on my shelves. I need to work out space again. The amount of unhaul videos I've done recently, and now I'm like, do I need to do another unhaul? Because my shelves are full. They are full. So very excited about this. Such a good book. If you haven't read it or ordered it, do. But now I'm gonna go try and finish Last Chance books, do my sprints whilst finishing it, then hopefully wrap up the vlog and get ready for a Halloween vlog where I'm going to attempt to read an over 700 page book. Woo. So that'll be live the day after you're watching this, hopefully, I think, maybe, if you're watching this on the day it came out, but let's crack on with the sprints. I'm really excited about the sprints. It's going to be really nice and cozy, so yay. Reading sprints with my patrons, woo! Also, so nearly finished. So nearly finished. I finished it. I finished the book. It was really good. There was a couple of moments where I was like, oh, we're gonna do this predictable thing, are we? But you know what? It was okay. And the ending wasn't predictable as I thought it would be. So that was really good. Finished it on sprints. And yeah, I basically set out to achieve a goal today, and I have achieved it. I finished Six of Crows. I finished Last Chance books. I am clear for the weekend to start my 700 plus page book, which I am totally keeping you hanging for tomorrow's video. By the time you're watching this tomorrow's video, or if you're watching it later, a video that already exists. But yeah, it's not gonna be a surprise. I'm talking about it on social media, but there's the fun of it, guys. Do you like this sunflower? By the way, it's keeping me company here in bed. So that went really well. I had really good fun with the Patreon reading sprints. Also, I'm definitely doing more Patreon sprints more often because I have just purchased a StreamYard account because apparently I'd used pretty much all of my free time this month, so I thought I'd purchase one, which is cool. I just was playing about with it because I can like set a little logo in the top corner, so I've just done a little sunflowery book thing, which is cute. So that's fun, that's a thing. Definitely doing more lives, so I'm really excited about that. I am going to film tomorrow. I'm going to film a Patreon relaunch video just introducing my Patreon stuff and what's different and the new names and the new kind of tier structures, and that should be really exciting. So I'm really excited to do that because I'm just so motivated. I hope you can kind of see in this vlog as well the kind of motivation I'm feeling for it at the moment, because I've just, after having a chat with Gav, Jade and Ro the other day after our live that we did, I was just chatting with them about a couple of things and I was like, oh, I'm just so motivated now. So woo, I really can't wait. But that live was so much fun. It was nice doing it in bed. It was very cozy, although my Wi-Fi went really shit and I don't know why. Anyway, all of that aside, I am going to wrap this vlog up here because I need to go and trial some makeup for my Halloween look tomorrow. I think the last time I told you I was going to be Wednesday Addams. I'm not. I'm going to be a pumpkin. Fun. I couldn't find a dress for Wednesday, so I'm going to do a pumpkin. I'm just going to see what like I could do with orange instead of blusher, and I don't know, it's going to be a look, but that's what I'm going to go do now. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this vlog up now. There will be another vlog up for the weekend. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what you've been reading this week, and subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. My Patreon is linked down below, where lots of changes will be coming very soon. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching, keep smiling and stay positive.